for doing.
What industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
I'm actually a developer. My name is Chimene.
My name is Jeff Tabo.
Alright, what industry did you decide to?
My name is Chimene.
So what industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
The blockchain industry.
Production.
Blockchain.
Yeah. Okay. How long have you been doing that?
This should be my 6th year in the industry.
6 years.
Yeah.
Okay, can you share with us like the story behind what inspired you to get into that industry, the challenges you faced, and some of the achievements you've had so far?
Okay. The story is a very funny one because I got to know about the industry from a friend. So I got a call in particular. Hey, what's up? Do you know about this project, BTC? I was like, nah. So I had to do a couple of research on the industry, and I actually started the industry as a retail investor. So I was just investing, buying coins, crypto, and stuff like that. And I think I had a very small community then. We were basically hunting the next big project. And then I think in 2017 I left. I stopped. But I think in 2019 I got a call from a friend. He was like, hey, China, where are you at? I said, I think then I was running my MSc. Then he said he just got into the country and he'd like us to discuss. So I got up to meet him and we had discussions around, first of all, around I think it should be around real estate, and then he metamorphosed into financial inclusion and stuff like that. So that was basically how we started. So the friend that called me was Good News Igwe, founder of Downtown. So he called me and he was like, well, let's talk about possibilities of making this thing big. So that was basically how we started, from just making it easier for our customers to transact to building a product that offers financial services, right, by leveraging on the blockchain rail.
Okay, so can you describe to us, the process of, what you do on the blockchain? Do you have a product in the market, like an app or something?
We have a product and we are the headline sponsor of this event.
Okay, what's the name of your product? Downtown. Okay.
Yes.
So,
we are basically the biggest crypto company in River State.
River State. Yeah. Okay. Could you give an advice to young people young entrepreneurs who would love to get into your line of work?
So that is quite relative. So the question is, how do you want to get into the line of work? Are you a developer? Are you a creative? Are you maybe a writer? Are you a business operator? Right. So it is based on what you have as a person, the value you have to offer, because you can, in fact, even for lawyers, if you're a lawyer, right, are you a lawyer? So you can come in from tech law. So based on what you have to offer, right? So if you're, let's say for instance, I'm a business operator. If you're a business operator, you can start from internship, via internship. We at Downtown, we've seen the need for us to build, right, a very good community and stuff like that. So we're making it easier for people to come into the industry via our internship pipeline. We have an internship pipeline that goes across all disciplines, right, from creatives down to technical guys, right? So you can start from there. You can start from volunteering too, stuff like this, right? So that's basically the easiest route I think that you can start from.
Okay, so now you're the founder or co-founder?
So I am the chief operating officer of the company.
So what's the most amount of money you've made in a year as a chief?
I can't disclose that information. I can't disclose that information.
All right, okay, that's fine. Could you give us like 5 names of persons that have helped, shape the kind of person that you are, who have helped inspire you to become who you are today? 5 names.
5 names. The first would be Elon Musk. Okay. I got to read about his book, 2 books, autobiographies, The Engineer and Elon Musk, written by Ashley Vance. So the first time I read that book, I started thinking possibilities. The second would be late Professor Christensen, right, of Harvard Business School. So I read a book that he co-wrote with Efo Jomo, Prosperity Paradox, and that made me start thinking too that we need to start building tailored, right, products that can solve our needs in Africa. Right. So the third person would be Pastor Sam Adeyemi. So he's a very close mentor. Like I follow him from afar. I've been doing that, and also John Maxwell. right? Then the fifth person I would say would be Ben Horowitz of A16Z, right? Yeah, these are the guys that have actually inspired me to do what I do.
Okay. Can you give us one piece of advice you would give your younger self?
Do it afraid. Do it afraid.
Afresh.
Do it afraid.
Okay.
Yeah, don't be scared. Just do it afraid. What's the worst thing that can possibly happen, right? You fail and then you stand up. That's just the worst thing, because I think at first I found it difficult coming out from my shells, but I got to understand that the more I got to come out from my shells, I failed more, I learned more, and I noticed that in failing I was growing. So that's the best piece of advice I can give to anyone. Do it afraid. Don't be scared.
So what do you do to relax after the stress?
I play football. I box. Yeah, I'm a fighter. So yeah, I work out. I run a lot. I do run a lot. Then I play table tennis too. And then most of the times to declutter, I read and write. So my name is Chimene China, and I am the Chief Operating Officer of Downtown. I would like to plead with you to subscribe to this channel, Efficiently Inspired, and definitely you're going to be inspired. Thank you very much.
What industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
I'm actually a developer.
A developer?
Yes.
For how long?
I've been an engineer for 5 years, roughly 5 years.
5 years.
Yes.
So can you share with us what's the story behind what inspired you to get into the industry you are, the challenges you faced, and some of the achievements you've had?
Okay, so for me, Sapa, the base of my journey was Sapa. I lost my dad quite early, so I was basically forced to see myself through school. I went to what is now River State University, previously the University of Science and Technology, the UST, what we called UST previously. And I started coding in my year 2 into year 3, and that became a career. That's what drove. And for me, I always loved tinkering around things and paying attention to understand how these things work and how we can tweak and adjust them mostly to achieve what we want, right? So the technology, what can we do to tweak it, to adjust it, to fit a particular need, a particular objective? So basically that for me has been the driver.
Okay, so as a developer, what piece of advice would you give to someone who would love to come into your space, who would love to become a developer?
Okay, so I've been a chief technology officer for about 3 years now of Downtown, and times have changed. When we came in, the entry level was quite. There were not much bars. You could just enter if you know how to write code. Then we learned a lot about management and what have you. But in the current state of things, I think a lot of attention needs to be put into thinking. Right? I always tell my engineers, everybody can write code, but very few people can think. You should be able to use your head to solve problems before you write the code, right? If an issue is brought to you, instead of just doing what you were told to do or just doing what looks obvious to you, think around the problem, and from there it's easier for you to provide a solution that will be scalable rather than just doing something because you were told to do so.
Okay, so as someone who, as a business person, can you give us an advice on how to scale a business from 1 to 1 million?
If I have that advice, I would have scaled multiple businesses from 1 to 1 million. Well, anyway, we have moved downtown from 300 users to about 50,000 users currently. So I can give from 1 to 50,000 users. So let me give from 1 to 50,000 users. So one of the things I would say is consistency, and you need to first of all define what you actually, the niche you want to stay there, and ensure that there's a market for the niche. Ensure, don't just let nothing be based on speculation. If you decide that you're going to sell shoes, be sure. Don't just say, oh, somebody else is doing it and they're making it and I'm going to do it because somebody else is doing it. Be sure. If you make a decision, be sure and stay there. And marketing and sales is everything. I'm an engineer, but I'll tell you, without the marketing and the sales, everything the engineers do would almost be useless because there will be nobody to use it. So marketing and sales is very vital in any industry, any sector that you consider you want to get into. So pay a lot of attention on your sales and your marketing.
So what's the most amount of money you've made in a year?
That's personal data show. What? It's not in a year, like roughly 40K
40K.
USD.
Yeah. Okay. So one last one. Give us 5 names of people that have helped, shape the kind of person that you are. People that have helped inspire you, that have inspired you.
People that have inspired me. I love Neil Armstrong, the founder of Coinbase. Then also I have a couple of mentors. Chris Ackman from Flow, David Esser from Mintrest. A handful of them. Uzait Kaguli, one of the lead engineers for the Turkish government. So I have a couple of them who are big inspiration to what I do, and I reach out to these people once in a while to have discussions, to share them, let them know what's happening with me, and they also advise.
All right. So what do you do to relax?
I love to play game. I'm a game person.
What games exactly?
I prefer eFootball to FIFA. It's personal. When PS4, PS5. I'm Godwin Jimmy, CTO at Downtown, and I want to encourage you to subscribe to Efficiently Inspired YouTube channel and all their social media handles. Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm Owanate Amakri Godwin.
We've met before, so I'm not going to ask you what you do. Can you explain to us what Tech for Good conference is all about?
So I'm the team lead at Techrity, and in 2020 we founded Techrity, and the idea behind Techrity is to support newbies into tech, new talents into tech by providing the vital resources they need, and also provide like mentorship support, laptop support, data support, and also build solutions for social good. So when you build solutions, how do you showcase them? There are already pre-existing companies or communities, tech communities, hubs working for social impact. So that's how Tech for Good was bettered. So the idea behind Tech for Good is to collaborate with communities, collaborate with startups, collaborate with hubs, and showcase these works, showcase the works of individuals, showcase the work of communities, showcase the works of startups, the works of hubs and all. So it's all about showcasing tech innovations for social good in Africa.
So do you have like any future projects around Tech for Good conference that you would love to announce? Is there anything that we should look forward to?
Yes, so it's happened this year actually. We introduced Hack for Good. So Hack for Good is to also the same thing, to encourage builders, innovators, developers, thinkers, designers to hack or build solutions for social good. So we started this year, and it has been awesome. The hackathon ran from 18th of September to 17th of October for 1 month, and we got 21 projects, and we are going to be announcing the winners of those projects today in the Tech for Good conference. So and also awarding people who have also contributed to social good through our mentorship awards, through via Tech for Good awards, Startup for Good, and different awards. So Tech for Good is packed, and it's aimed at just generally supporting, collaborating, and encouraging people to build everything geared towards social impact.
Okay, so one last one. What expectations do you have, for people who would love to connect with you, who would love to get into Tech for Good? In what ways can people partner with you?
Okay, so we encourage partnerships. We also support communities. We support startups, we support communities and hubs. We encourage partnerships, sponsorship support. You can support us by donating a laptop. You can support us by donating data for people to access data, because data is expensive. You can also support us by becoming a mentor, offering to volunteer to mentor people, and so on. So there are different ways you could support Techrity. You could join our Slack community, reach out to us at Techrity.org on social media, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook at Techrity.org. Yeah. So I am Owanate Amakri, and I am a technical writer by profession, and I'm also the team lead at Techrity Innovation Foundation. So please subscribe to Efficiently Inspired, and they are live at Tech for Good. So thank you.
All right, thank you.